deglazing. Meguiar's Speed Glaze. I cut it first with the 3M Perfect It rubbing compound, which I'm almost out of, but I'll give you a shot there when I'm done. I give her all a little 2000 sand, wet sand, and just give it a quick buff. It was rough to the touch, so, and those were really rough. They sort of like felt like they had overspray on them, so I gotta wipe the inside of the fender off and then put that back on, and then I'll give you a shot with it all back on. So she's getting closer. Nice and shiny. Here goes. If I can get it down there without beating her all up some more. I already did that once. Ugh. This side's going to be even trickier. There we go. I think I chipped her up too bad. Well guys, it's Sunday morning, 9:30 almost, and I thought I better turn the camera on and give you a shot of where I'm at. It's where I left off yesterday. Got her sitting in there, fenders are just setting there. That's what I'm going to do today, is try and line this all back up. And I just finished painting up some shims before I get started. Last Monday, I got this in the mail from Bruce, Bridge Chip Truck. Thank you, Bruce. Worked out fine. And I think Bruce told me that this was the one off of this carburetor originally. So, because he sent me this carburetor a year or so ago. So, no, works good. Got me going. I'm not going to do anything with the kick down cable yet because I got to change it. That one's too long. I thought I already changed it once. I took out the original one, which is right here, and I put in the one of the 6-cylinder thinking I needed a longer one, but now it's just too long, and so I gotta put this one back in, put new O-rings on it, and it's a lot better shape anyway, so I'm gonna figure that out later, because I got I'm not gonna be able to work on the car next weekend. That's why I'm trying to get the fenders and stuff on it and make some room in here, because our 2002 Honda Accord has to come in. That car right there, it's gas tank's rotted out on it, and there should be a new one here Monday. So next weekend I got to get that in and get that tank on, and that's a big job. You got to drop the whole subframe in the back to put the tank in, and I'm not really looking forward to it. But got a nice little skiff of white stuff last night. We're doing good. It was melting. As you can see, that snowbank has dropped over half of what it was. Driveway's clear, other than the skiff we got last night. But anyways, I just wanted to turn the camera on and thank Bruce for that bracket. Greatly appreciate it. That's Brid Chev Truck. Now I go focus in on him right there. Really good fella. So thanks, Bruce, again. Anyways, guys, I'm probably gonna kick my butt for doing all this, because just sitting here overnight, that was dusty this morning. But I sure do like the look of it. But I think I'm gonna spend a lot of time cleaning. Anyways, we'll be alright. And if I can get this lined up today, I'm gonna try start putting the wire in it. And yeah, that's my mess of wires. I do have new loom there. I gotta take that all apart. So I don't think it's gonna be running this weekend. As a matter of fact, I know it's not gonna be running. But like I said, next weekend I won't be around because I'll be working on the Accord, and hopefully the weekend after that I'll be able to fire this thing up. So it is getting closer. I give that a little shot of paint just to clean it up. Oh yeah, little tip. I might have said this before, but be careful when you paint your pulleys, because I had to take the pulleys off and scrape the paint off so the belts would all line up, and the gas pedal rod that comes through there, I had to take that out and clean the paint off it because that was binding. It's working nice and free now, but I just took all the paint off it and put Teflon grease on it. Yeah, I got the shifting linkage all rebuilt, and in new spring down there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but yeah, there's the spring, and new Teflon bushing that was in the frame there where it swivels on. So that's working really good now. She just clicked through the gears like a new one. So happy with that. And what else did I do? Heater box in, as you can see. Even this wire, I had to stop and clean it up because there was black paint all over it from somebody previously painting something under here. And I made myself some little brackets to hold the wire just so it wasn't hanging dangling. And got that wiper motor in and the linkage underneath the arms. Got that all hooked up, just needs plugged in. And I did get the inner box in too, in the plenum going up the top, which I'm going to take back out because I watched a video of Siddell's and he put foam on the top where the vents are. So I noticed this one is not, it's touching but barely, it's loose. So I'm going to take that back out and do that. And I got to drop it down anyways to put the cables in when I put the controls back in. So anyways, guys, I'm going to shut you off here and start that fantastic job of trying to square this all up. Everything's just sitting here. Rad support's not tight, just the bolts are in it where the rubbers go, and go from there. And hopefully I'll be able to get this lined up. And I have to do some more painting on the hinges. I gotta paint that, and I want to paint that black. So still got some more work to do, but she is coming together. And still got to get as a black cap, stripper cap, and I have to get some hoses for the heater hoses. So I'm not sure how I'm going to run those yet. I don't know if I want to go right out to the inner fender or across here. I'm just not sure yet. Oh yeah, and I want to build a new gas line that goes from the carburetor down to the fuel pump, which I got that installed too. And I've ordered a tube bender from McMaster Car, and it's a nice tube bender. So I don't know how long it's going to take to get here, but I'm waiting on that because I got a lot of tubing to bend for the gas lines, brake lines. So, and this is a pretty decent tube bender, and I think it was like 46 bucks plus tax and shipping. I just forget now what it all came to, but it's a good price for what it is. So I got to see one in real. They bought one at work, and I really like it. So, like I said, I ordered one. Looking forward to getting that. It's a pretty good tool. So, anyways, I'll be back here later on today and see how far I get lining this thing up, because she's way out. And hopefully she'll look like a car again. As you can see, she's fenders in and down. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So, anyways, I'll turn the camera back on later. It is looking good. Now guys, now 2:30. Finally got her all adjusted up the best I'm gonna get it. They don't go back to the same place every time. Got the door gaps as best as I can get them. It's a good thing this car is going to be yellow, because that's going to be not that noticeable. And this piece here, I got to get bigger screws because the holes are wallowed out inside, so I'll get some bigger screws for that. I just painted my squirters, which are flat black, so you don't see them up through the cowl vents there. But and also I got to make some of this that goes like this on the cowl to help holds it up, and I got this to make it out of just foam, sticky on one side, but I might double up on them if I can, as long as it doesn't disturb. I may not be able to, because there's a lump right here, so even if I can make one, it's the right thickness, so that should work. And I just tried to see if I had enough room for my breather, and if you can see that, there's about an inch over top of it, so got lucky there. So I still got to get a few more bolts for the inner fenders. I had to, I didn't want to, but I had to put the hinges back on, get everything all lined back up again. And there she is sitting there. She looks pretty good. A little dark under there, but I like it. And I had to put the grill in so that I could line the fender up on this side. I find it a lot easier with the grill in, and but that'll come back out, so I want to black that out. And I don't know what I'll do here. I'll do something, figure something out. And yeah, it was quite a while getting that this time, but door gaps are alright. I guess that one will never change, but she is whole again. Well, pretty much whole again. Looks like a car. So now I'm just gonna dig out the wire and work at that for a couple hours before I call it a day. And I still got the brakes. There's a ton of work to do, but she doesn't look too bad. Nice to see it back together, actually. And oh man, I'm getting tired of taking this car back and forth apart, but it's the only way I know how to get things right, or halfway right. She's not going to be perfect. she's as long as I can get her so she doesn't look too wavy, that's what I'll be happy with. So like I said, it's an old car and it's been through a lot. So, and I see we're getting more snow out there, and that's not good. But anyways, I'll turn you back on here, see how far I get with the wire, and see if I can figure that out. I gotta get a light in there and all that. That's why I hate it to put the hood back on. But and we're gonna do this last. Once the car is painted, I'll redo the hood, eliminate that scratch. And I'm glad I don't gotta cut a hood. So, and I didn't really want to buy another hood, but I'm still gonna try to make one. I have a spare, but I'm gonna wait till everything calms down. I get a lot of this stuff out of the way, and then we'll play with stuff like that. But it does look better. I can't get back far enough to show you what it looks like, but look better if she had the headlights in her. But yeah, I'll be back once I do a little bit of the wire and see if I can get some of that straightened out. I'm gonna run the headlight wires harness first, and then start across the back, go as far as I can to see what and then I'll have a better idea what I need for wire and connectors and stuff like that. So we'll be back here, well, maybe another hour and a half. It's 20 to 3, so this is a blast, cleaning all those wires, trying alcohol. I find wax and grease remover works the best. And I'm just going to take one piece off at a time, cut my right length, and maybe a little longer because I think it shrunk, or it wasn't put on long enough. I'm going to take it up closer. And I got these little thingies here that grip on where it juts out. So I'll give you a shot how I'm doing this. Just one little section at a time, and I think I'm going to need more because there's only 10 feet in that roll, and that's not enough. I gotta roll small stuff, but I don't need a lot of that, just a couple little pieces. So anyways, we got her stretched out here, working away at it, inspecting the wires as I go, make sure they're not cracked and brittle. They seem really good, and I didn't have no trouble with the watering anyway. So guys, as far as I got, that's the run that goes to the headlights and marker lights and park lights. And I got to get a connector for that ground. Get a new one for that. The sockets didn't clean up very good, but they work. And if they break, then I'll replace them. So that's what I'm going to do there. And I put this in. Wasn't in there before, but I put it in just to neaten it up. I'll put another connector on that new one because it's all crowded up. So I know I got to get some connectors, and this is all I have left of the 1/2 inch loom. And so I'll get another roll of that, and I'll get rid of this red, get rid of all that mess, and clean it all up because it does look better. Takes a little time, but I think it'll look better once it's all in the car. And I'm going to clean those up because they're still good. I'm just going to soak them in soap and water and scrub them with scrub brush. Those are little connectors to hold it under the red sport. So we'll put it in halfway right if we can. So anyways guys, it is 25 to 4, and like I said, this as far as I got, and I probably won't get none done next weekend because of the Honda. If the tank comes in Monday, well, it's supposed to, but you never know, back orders and stuff. So I'm going to be doing that, and I won't be working on the Nova. So I will see you when I get back on the Nova. But probably, I'm not looking forward to changing the gas tank, but it might be a nice little break from doing this. But I didn't really want the break, not that way anyway. So I'm going to let you go here. Again, thank you, Bruce, for the bracket. Works perfect. It'll get me going once I get some wire in there so I can put some fire to her. So anyways guys, hopefully I just made some sort of video. Just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So we'll let you go there, and we'll see you when I get back on her. Take her easy. Thanks for watching.